Hello and welcome to Hot Topics Wednesdays. Today we're going to talk about podcasts and specifically how to engage your audience when they listen to your podcast. So what is a podcast? Podcast is an audio file that is posted on the web and is delivered to the subscribers. And to create a podcast is very easy. You just need a microphone. Usually your computer has a microphone, and you can use any free software, for example Audacity, and I have some files that help you train you on how to use Audacity under this blog, or even free sound recorder will do. So the technical part behind the podcasts is not difficult. However, what's difficult is the way you create your podcast, so you keep your audience captivated. And a well-designed podcast is like magic because people just get so enchanted by it that they will not lose their attention until the very end. So you need to remember that podcasting is an audio medium that is extremely personal. It's not like radio, which we listen kind of halfway when we're driving a car or maybe when we're cleaning our house. As a result, your communication is extremely personal. So today I'm going to talk about 5 aspects of a podcast that will help you build engagement. Number 1, persona. Your personality is very, very important for podcasting. And this persona consists of different things. First of all, you can use your voice. Your voice needs to project into your audience's ear. You can change your tone, you can slow down, you can use pauses, you can speak up, and you can talk softly directly in the microphone for different types of effects. Sense of humor. Are you going to make a joke? Are you going to have a little funny story during your presentation? All of these things create your persona. You can also utilize your political perspective or your social perspective in order to show your cause to your audience and make them either agree or disagree with you. I think that here we need to remember that it's not about agreeing that we want. We want engagement, and engagement is successful even if the audience doesn't agree with us on something. Your energy level is very important. Imagine if this whole blog was talked in the same monotonous voice with the same tone, and I would never change and my energy would be very low. I mean, you would fall asleep here, right? And of course, your choice of vocabulary is very important. What kind of vocabulary do you use? What really helps me in podcasting is to have a visual in front of me, because I'm a very visual person, and when I just have a text that I need to read, it creates a completely different feeling than when I have an image, and maybe some images that help me remember what I want to talk about, but they also ignite my emotion, and this emotion transcends the distance and transcends the space. Strategy number 2, bring in somebody else into your podcast. You can either have a co-host of your podcast, or you can have an interview with somebody. This will help you spice up your show. It will also allow you to bring another perspective and have a more balanced picture of the issue that you're covering. It will also help you sound more credible. Somehow people, when they see that somebody else, especially smart, educated, really great presenter, agrees to be on your podcast, they automatically give you more credit. It's also nice to have very distinctive voices. It's also nice to contrast voices, like for example male, female, or higher and lower tone, so the audience right away picks up that this is a different person. And different personalities, is really nice to clash them together in a podcast. That makes it more alive and more engaging. I also like to use storytelling to bring in this new guest into the show. Strategy number 3, music. Music is incredibly powerful. It helps your readers to engage more, and it helps you also separate maybe different parts of the podcast or just grab people's attention. You can also use music to establish a certain mood for your podcast. It can also make you look and sound more professional and polished. I love using a technique called bumper music, where I use the music before and after my podcast, and even in my video blogs. You know that I always start the video with some music. Strategy number 4, sound effects. Sound effects are just very, very powerful. You know that I use them in my video blogs, but especially in your podcasting, it's a great tool to engage your audience. And again, I provide the list of my favorite sound effects that are free and that are easy to download, and just add to your podcast, and voila, here you go. Enjoy. Strategy number 5, surprise. Surprise is a really crucial tool in a podcasting. Well, you need to kind of understand that your audience will come to expect a certain framework from your podcast. So it's really good to have some consistency and a structure that people recognize you by, because if they don't know what to expect, it might detract your audience from it. At the same time, you don't want to be too predictable. So you want to kind of create this balance of features of your podcast that people know you by, and that, you know, that's your kind of signature. At the same time, you need to spice it up and throw in something unexpected, something that makes them go, oh, kind of that reaction. So what are some strategies that you use in your podcasting in order to keep your audience interested? Please share them under this video. And also, if you have your favorite podcast shows or educational shows, please also provide the links so we can collect a little database here. If you like this video, please click like and share it with the rest of your network. And also join mine, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. And if you're not on my list, please make sure to subscribe and receive a free gift at www.wiredatheart.com. And have a wonderful day. Keep conquering that distance.